Okay, I think last lecture we were discussing the TCON, and then 13-bit timer mode is there. We start the timer is there in timer mode. 13-bit timer we have discussed. This is timer 0 is there for the 13-bit timer is there. 5-bit for the TLX and 8-bit for the TS. Okay, just I want to share the screen and then we will start the PPT is there. Okay, I think timer 0, 13-bit timer we are discussing. Yes or no? 13-bit timer we are discussing or not? Last lecture. 13-bit timer discussed or not in last lecture? Hello. 13-bit टायमर डिस्कस केला आहे का मागच्या लेक्चरला? येस और नो? Roll number 2, 7, 11, 13, 15, 16, 18, 21, 23, 37. So can we discuss the last lecture? Timer 13, mode 0. But discuss or not? Hello. Okay. I think not discuss. In mode 0, 13-bit timer is there. So we are not discussing the mode timer is there. Up to the stick on we are discussing there. So these are the mode 3. These mode are decided by the M1 and M0. These mode are decided by the M1 and M0 is there. If M1 and M0 are 0, 0, then 13-bit timer and counter is used. In that 13-bit timer counter, THX is the 8-bit we have to use and TLX is the 5-bit. THX we have to use the 8-bit and TLX is the 5-bit is there. Because our timer is the 16-bit timer. Timer is 16-bit timer. We are discussing the 16-bit timer. TL0 means lower 8-bit is there and higher 8-bit is given by the TH0. So in mode 0, what we have to do? In mode 0, we have to use the 8-bit from THX, means higher 8-bit are we have to use, and from lower, we have to use only 5-bit is there. From lower, we have to use the 5-bit is there. So this is the mode 0 is there. This is the mode 0 is there. For counting purpose, up to the how much is 13-bit, we have to count the from 0 to 13-bit is scalar is there. We have to count this. So this is the 8-bit in THX and 5-bit THX as a prescaler are used. Okay. So this is a range of the 13-bit timer is there from D0 to D12. This is from the D0 to D12 is the 13-bit timer is there. So here is we have to use the D7. You are not use these 3 bits are there. You have to use only D0, D1, D2, D3, and D4 of the lower 5-bit of the timer lower than this is the 8-bit from the timer. It is so 13-bit timer up to the 13-bit. You have to count the number is there. You have to make a delay up to the 13-bit is there. 0 to 13-bit is there. Okay. This is the timer 0. This is the diagram for this the crystal oscillator. We are discussing that crystal divided by 12. Crystal divided by 12 is the frequency which is given to the timer is there. This is the frequency 91 kHz. This is the TR. TR means what? In your TCON register, TR is a timer start is there. By using this is a timer start is there. This is the AND gate. So if this TR is 0, if this TR is 0, then your timer will be stop is there. If TR is 0, your timer will be stop is there. And if TR is 1, the timer will be start. If TR is 1, your timer will be start is there. So these are the So these are the timers which are used in your TCON register is there. So for that purpose, you have to use the AND gate is there. We have to AND gate, and from timer we have to use the TH 8 bit and 5 bit is there. So from TH is 8 bit and 5 bit is there. This is the TFX. TFX means what? Overflow flag. You have to check the overflow flag is there. Then we have to use this. Okay. These are steps for that. See what is meaning of 13 bit means what? Suppose you are using the counting is there. For example, suppose I have used the 2 bits are there. Then 00 to counting is up to the FF. 00 to FF you have to make the counting is there. 00 to FF you have to make the counting is there. For the TLX bit there the 13 bit is there. So 00012 to 11 FF is there, counting is there. So 13 bit counting we have to done is here. And if this overflow means if counting will stop, we suppose there are 2 bit we have to use 00 to FF is there. Then for that after this FF your counter will be overflow is there, means you're starting from the 00, starting from 00. So up to the 13 bit, you have to count the number or you can create the delay by using mode 0 is there. There is steps for that. What is the steps for that? To load the counter, timer counter from THX and TLX. Load the timer counter from THX to TLX is there. This is the load the timer THX and TLX is there. Okay. Then set bit the TR0. TR0 set bit means you have to set the TR0 bit is there, and then set bit the TR1 is there. TR0 and TR1 are the two timers you have to set, means you have to start the timer by using this command. You have to start the timer is there. Then after the start the timer, it will check the JNB jump if not bit is there, TFX. You check the bit of the overflow is there. Check the bit of the overflow is there. If overflow bit is 1, if overflow bit is 1, then understood that your timer will be overflow means counting will be completed, or you can say that delay by timer is created is the completed. So we have to start from the 0 is there. You have to start from the 0 is there. This is the where this is the JNB is there. Jump if not bit is there. So jump if not bit means if G bit is 1, then you have to come out of this timer or come out of this count is there, and we will start the counting from 0 0. We will start the counting from the 0 0 is there. So here we have to clear the timer, means you have to stop the timing for the TR0 also. And you have to stop the timing for the timer for the TR1. Means clear one means you have to put the value of 0, and here we have to put the value of the 0 0. Here we have to put the value of 1 1. So timer will be start, and you put the value of 0 0, then timer will be stop is there. So after that you have to clear the overflow flag. Clear the overflow flag, because when overflow flag is set, it will become so 1 is there. So you have to remove the 1 to the 0, because you have to again you have to start the timer is there. So you have to clear the timer 0 and timer. So this is the value of THX and TFZ. So reload the value. Again, you have to load the value into the THX and TLX. See, in timer 0, we have to reload again the value. In mode 0 or in mode 3, what we have to do, reload the timer. We are discussing the reload timer is there in next slide is there. Here, after the completion of the counting, one cycle of the counting is there. Again, we have to reload the timer from 0 0. Again, we have to reload the timer from 0 0. Again, we have to load the timer from 0 0. So this is the steps for the timer 0 is there. Mode 0 for timer 0 and timer 1 is there. Then timer mode 1 is there. Timer mode 1 means what? You have to put value of M1 and M0 is 0 1. You have to put the value of M1 and M0 is 0 1. Here we are, this is a timer 1 is there. So timer 1, we have to 0 and 1 is there. You have to use whole 16-bit timer, means whole 16-bit we have to use for the counting purpose, or whole 16-bit are used for the delay purpose using the timer is there. Whole 16-bit means THX of the 16-bit, 8-bit, and TLX of the 8-bit of the timer 0 and timer 1 we have to use for the counting purpose, or you can say you can use for the delay purpose. So see here, understood very well. See what is mean the counting. If your counting is from 0 0, if your counting is start from the 0 0 there, then it will be stop with the FF is there. It will be start to the FF is there. Okay. So TF0, 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 here is a TF0. But when TF1 means what? Your counting will be 0. Then your timer will be, overflow flag will be generated. Overflow flag will be generated after this. Okay. From 0 0, we will start the timing is there. And after completion of the FFS, after the completion of it, because our counting is up to the 16 bit. Up to the 16 bit, what? This is the FF is the 8 bit. This FF is the 8 bit, 8 into 16 bit. So up to the 16 bit, you have to complete the counting. So after this counting is completed, overflow flag will be generated. So overflow flag becomes a 1 is there. Overflow flag becomes a 1 is there. Understood? Previously overflow flag is 0. Then after the counting is completion up to the F is there, then your overflow flag will set 1. So it will be again reload the counter. You will again reload the counter is there. So up परत आपलं काय करावं लागेल, you have to reload the counter. Same procedure is there, same diagram is there here. See, here is the frequencies, crystal frequency. This crystal frequency divided by 12, you will get the frequency. This is the clock frequency which is given to the timer is there. We're discussing divided by crystal frequency, the frequency for the timer is there. Here is the TR bit, here is the TR bit, which is the bit is used to start the timer. This bit is used to start the timer is there. Okay, so we have to use this timer to start the bit is there. Then this is the TH and TL. These are the higher order and lower order. This is higher and lower is there. So it is 16 bit is there. So this 16 bit we have to use. This is the 16 bit we have to use here to start the timer. The 16 bit we have to use for the timer with 16 bit directly is used TH and TL is there. Okay. And then when counting is start from 00, or you can counting start from the FF0. Here I'm counting start from FF0 is there. Then again FF1, then again FF2 up to the FF is there. So first value is the FF0. You can take a value 00, FF0 depending upon you is there. After that your FF0, TF0 is TF0. So your overflow flag is not set. It is clear the overflow flag, but your counting is FFS, means full counting is done. Means whole 16 bit is used of the timer is there. Then after that your timer will be overflow. Then means you have to put a value of TF1 is equal to 1. He put a value of TF1 is equal to 1. So he checked the timer is TF is equal to 1. He checked the timer of TF is equal to 1 is there. So he check the timer TF is equal to 1. Then he stop the timing, stop the counting is there, and it will go to the reset is there. And again you have to reload the timer of FFF0 is there. Then again you have to reload the timer of FF0 is there. Okay. So this is a mode 1 16-bit timer. This is the mode 1 16-bit timer is there. Okay. So whole 16-bit we have to use it is there. So our counting is starting from 00, and you can go to the starting up to the F. This is the limit of your timer is there. Okay. The same process is there. Same process we are discussing. Load the timer, then set bit the timer 0, set bit the timer 1 is there. They jump up to the overflow flag is generated or not. For that purpose, you have to use this instruction is there. After overflow flag we generated is there, then clear the timer 0, clear the timer 1. Now also we have to clear the overflow flag and clear the overflow flag. Then again we have to reload the timer of again reload the value of THX and TLX. Reload the value of THX and TLX. This is the mode 1 is there. This is the mode 1 is there. I think we are discussing the calculation now. We have discussed the calculations. Program. Okay, we'll discuss the calculation at the time of the program. Okay, this is the mode 2 8-bit auto reload timer control. We have discussed this calculation at the time of the programming is there. We have discussed this calculation at the time of the programming is there. So this is the mode 2 8-bit auto reload timer. It is mode 2 8-bit auto reload timer is there. You have to automatically reload the program. In previous 2 means mode 0 and mode 1. Previous 2 mode 0 and mode 1. What we have to do after the completion of counting, after the completion of the counting, again we have to reload the value in THX, or you can reload the value of THX and TLX is there. For 13-bit you have to reload the 13-bit. If it is 16-bit you have to reload the 16-bit is there. But here in mode 2 it is automatically reloaded. In mode 2 it is automatically reloaded the timer. So how to reload the timer? See, because this mode 2 is used in the interrupt purpose. When I'm doing the one program by using the interrupt is there. So in that interrupt, we have to use the mode 2 auto reload timer mode is there. Mode 2 auto reload timer is there. Okay. We'll discuss this one. So this is mode to 8-bit auto reload. 8-bit means what? We have to use only the 8 bits of the timer. See, here we have to use, in that diagram you can understand very well. See, auto reload means what? Here is same frequency. This is given to the, this is timer for 0 and counter for 1. This is the frequency, and here is the TR bit from the T conjugate. Here see, after this AND gate, your TL is used, your TL is used, and then TL is used for the counting purpose. TL is used for the counting purposes there. This TL is used for the counting purposes there. Means in your timer, two THX and TLX is there. In TLX, we have to use the 8-bit for the counting. After the 8-bit means he is writing 0 to 2255. Up to this 255, you have to counting is there. After that, when overflow flag is generated, what will happen? There is no reload by using programming. This THX is contain a value of first value. Suppose we are take a value of 00. First value of take a value of 00. This value is present in THS, and this THS upload the TLL automatically. Suppose you have to do the counting, for example, this 8-bit is there. So you know that 8-bit means what? 00 to FF. 8-bit is 00 to FF is there. So this is our 8-bit counting is there. So what we are doing, I am counting is starting from 10 to 1F. Suppose I want to counting from 10 to 1F. For example, 1F to 10 to 1F. Okay. So what we have to do, this is the first number. This is the first number. I am putting this number into the TH. I am putting this number into the TH is there. I am putting number is TH, initial number is there. Then I am starting the counting is there. I am starting the counting is there into the TL. TL is the counting. You have to reload this number TH to the, so load the number TH into the TL. So TL will be get the value as 1F. Sorry. So this TL will get a value of TF is there. This TL is get a value of TF is there. After the value of TF, then counting will be start. Counting will be 1, 2, sorry, here we will get not TF. Here I am giving the value of 10 is there. Because we are starting from 10 to FF is there. Okay. Here is the 10. This is the TH is 10. I am starting from 10 to 1FF. Starting from 10 to 1FF. So I am taking the 10 into the TL is there. I am taking the 10 into the TL is there and start the counting. When counting is reached to the FF, what will happen? This TF flag will be generated. After this, TF flag will be generated. When TF flag will be generated, what will happen? Your stop the counting is there. Your stop the delay time is there. Then after that, what we have to do in previous two mode, what we have to do? Again, we have to reload the THX and TL. Again, we have to reload the THX and TL. But here, there is no need to reload again. Directly, THS contain value 10. This directly is transferred to here. So 1FF will be cancelled. It will go to again 10. Again, counting will be start. Again, delay will be generated is there. When again it reach to the FF is there, again overflow flag will be generated. Again, it will give to the FF is there. Sorry, 10 is there, and this 10 TH is auto reloaded to the TL. Auto reload means काय? What is meant the auto reload? The register in timer higher 8-bit is load to the TL means lower bit automatically, because it is 8-bit timer. It is the 8-bit timer, you know that 8-bit timer auto reload. 8-bit timer auto reload. So for the counting purpose, we have to use the lower 8-bit of the timer. For the counting purpose, we have to use the lower 8-bit of the timer. So after the completion of one cycle of the time, counting is there, you can timing is there, automatically it will be reloaded by the TH, which is the higher bit register. It is reloaded by the TH is there. It is reloaded by the TH is there. It is reloaded by the TH is there. So this is called the 8-bit auto reload. This is called the 8-bit auto reload is there. Understood? What is different? These three. First is 13-bit counter, or you can say delay is there. Second is the 16-bit timer. We have to directly use the whole TH and TLX is there. But in previous two, we are not automatically reload the count. Start automatic reload means you can't start the counting from the previous counting is there. So here TH is contain a initial value for use for the counting is there, and automatically it will be reload into the TL when one cycle of counting will be completed. So it is called the 8-bit auto reload timer. So it is called the 8-bit auto reload timer. Okay, same thing is there, only difference is here. What is the previous is there? Here I am writing is reload the value into the THX and TL. Reload the value to THX and TL is there. Okay, here no need, see here main part is the same, there is no disc here, no need to reload the value of THX and TL. Okay, except for special races, automatically value TX is loaded into the TL. TX is loaded into the TL. So value of THX is loaded into the TLX. So that's why it is called the automatic reload timer. That's why it is called the automatically reload timer is there. So THX is directly loaded the value into the TLX is there. So there is no need to reload the value. So there is no need to reload the value. So this is the use of the timer, and this timing is used in the interrupt programming is there. You have to use this into the interrupt program. We will discuss this in that time program is mode 2 is there. Okay, because in the examination, if there is a program is there, write a program to create a 2 kilohertz frequency using mode 0 timer, using mode 0 timer, using mode 1 timer, using mode 2 timer. So we have to use the programming or do the programming for the different modes are there. Due to that mode, we have to change the value of the T mod and Tcon is there. We have to this mode, we have to change the value of the T mod and Tcon is there. And due to that T mod and Tcon value, you have to reload this T mod and Tcon value into the register is there. So I discuss this at time of the programs are there, but these modes are very, very important. You must remember the things which are in the mode 2 is there. In mode 3 is simple. Mode 3 is the two separate 8-bit timer is split mode. Mode 3 is called the split mode. Okay, remember at the time of the oral online examination is there. Mode 3 is called the 8-bit split mode. Mode 3 is called the 8-bit split mode is there. Mode 2 is called the auto reload mode. Mode 2 is called the auto reload mode. Mode 1 and 10 are the same. First is the 13-bit and second is a 16-bit is there. But here is mode 3 is 8-bit split mode is there. Mode 3 is 8-bit split mode is there. What is meant by split mode? Split mode means what? Different means TLX and THX is the two different timers we have to use. Two different timers we can use it is there. Means TL0 is act as TF0, TH0 is act as a TF1 is there. Means two separate timers we have to use. So you have to generate the two separate overflow flag is there. So we have to generate the two separate overflow flag is there. So here we are discussing here timer clock is given 8-bit timer for the 8 TL0, THX is for the 80. Then again TF0 flag will be generated here, TF1 flag will be generated here is there. So this is the mode 3 bit split timer. This is the mode 3 8-bit split timer. Okay, remember these things are related to your programming also and your online exam. So how many modes in the timer is there? 2 modes are there. Sorry, 4 modes are there. See timer, just I'm going to 5 minutes overview of this all these things. Timer, two timers are present in 8086. Two are the 16-bit timers are there. 16-bit white timers are there. TH0, TL0, and TH1 and TL1 is there. Next, this is the T mod register. It is used to set the mode of the timer, or timer is used as a act as a counter, or timer is there. And gate is used for the timer for software working or a hardware working is there. If it is enable, it is external timer is there. If it is 0, it is internal timer is there. So depending upon that, we have to set the value of the T mod is there. Again, this is the 8-bit modes are there. M1 and M0 modes are there. These are the modes are there. 13-bit, 16-bit, auto reload, and split mode is there. Then this is a timer frequency of the clock frequency is given by the your crystal frequency is divided by the 12. You have to create a frequency. This frequency is given to the our timer is there. This frequency is given to the timer is there. You have to calculate the period by divided by the frequency is there. So this is the timer frequency there. We are discussing the T-con mode is there. In that T-con mode, these are the four. These four are act as a for the interrupt enable, and these are for the your timer mode is there. This is timer mode is there. TR1 is for the start timer 1, TR0 is start timer 0. This is TF0 for the overflow flag for the timer 0, and TF1 is the overflow flag for the timer 1 is there. And these are for the external interrupts are there. Enable the interrupt for the timer 1, enable the interrupt 1, and enable the interrupt 0 is there. Okay. Select the interlink step by using edge triggering is there. Edge triggering is there. It is 1 for the edge triggering, and for the level triggering, it is become a 0 is there. So depending upon that, this IT1 and IT0 is denotes the edge triggering, which is the falling edge triggering, or we have to what is called the level triggering, depending upon the IE1 and IT2. This is the T-con register, timer control register is there. Then 13-bit mode we are discussing. It is 13-bit mode is there. We are discussing 13-bit timer mode is there. Okay. Next is the 13-bit timer. So 8-bit for the higher order, lower is the 5-bit is there. These are the steps. 16-bit timer is there. We're discussing here. Just we have to discuss this one. This is the delay. How to calculate the delay. Calculation count is there. This is the calculation count we discussed in the programming. Calculation count is there. Auto reload we have discussed today. And this mode 3 is there. So this is the timer and interrupt is there. So just go to the programming is there. See, if there is an online examination it will be done, then in that online examination, they give the up to this, they have to ask the question. Up to this, they have to ask the question is there. They are giving the frequency. They are giving the frequency and calculate the what is the calculate the value of the TL and THX is there. Calculate the value of TL and THX is there. Calculate the value of TL and THX. So please, if you have paper and pen, please write down or see this very important part is there. See. See, write a program to generate a square wave of frequency 2 kilohertz. You have to generate a square wave of frequency of 2 kilohertz on pin 2.2. Means port 2 च्या 2 pin ला आपण काय करायचं? We have to generate the square wave is there. We have to generate a square wave of frequency of 2 kilohertz on pin 2.2 is there. Assume that crystal frequency is 11.0592 megahertz. So crystal frequency is given 11.0592 megahertz is there, and we have to generate a square wave of the 2 kilohertz. We have to generate a square wave of the 2 kilohertz is there. Okay. So this is the answer is there. So we are discussing the first calculation, and then we will go to the programming is there. So what we have to do? We have to generate a square wave. Square wave means what? What is the square wave? Square wave is like this. This is called the square wave. This is called the square wave is there. Okay, this is the square wave is there. This is the square wave is called. This is called the square wave. Okay, you know that this is called a square wave is there. Okay, in the square wave, this is called the on time and this is called the off time. You can understand this is called the on time, this is called the off time is there. And whole on and off time is called the period of the frequency there. You know that if on and off time it's called the period of that frequency there. On time and off time it's called the period of the frequency of there. Frequency of period of that frequency, you can say that. Okay, number of periods in 1 second is called the frequencies there. Okay, so this is called again, you can say it is called a duty cycle. You can say it is called the duty cycle of on and off is there. Okay, so write a program to generate a square wave of frequency 2 kilohertz on pin 2.2. Assume that crystal frequency is 11.0592 is there. See, so first we have to calculate the period of 2 kilohertz. Calculate the period of the 2 kilohertz is there. So 1 upon 2 kilohertz is the 500 microsecond. 1 upon 2 kilohertz is the 500 microsecond is there. But your square wave. Square wave means your on time and off time is the same. Your on time and off time is the same. So we have to duty cycle is 50%. Why? In your programming, in your timer programming, we have to use only delay you have created for only this one. Means what? Your counting is start from this, or you can say delay will be start from this point, and this point will be go to the this. Suppose this point is 0, 0 to 10. So you have to start 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to the 10 is there. Up to the 10 is there. So this is the 0 to 10 is there. This counting is done for the positive half cycle, and this counting is again do the negative half cycle. So your computer or your timer don't understand what is the positive cycle and what is the negative cycle. You don't know what is the positive cycle, what is the negative cycle. What we have to do, first you have to take the value from the 0 to 10 is there. After this you have to complement the port, then it becomes 1 to it becomes a 0. There is 1, so you are starting the 1 from, see, square wave means this is the, in your electronics field, this is the 1 and this is the 0. In your electronics field, this is the 1 and this is the 0 is there. So for 1 it is starting from this one, it is starting from this one to this one. Okay, again you have to complement this, so it becomes 0. So 0 delay time from 0 to this one, from this two. So again it is process will be repeated is there. So what we have to do, you have to set the count. You have to set the count from which, from starting front point from this to starting front point to this. So how it will be calculate? So for that purpose, you have to use the compare the two frequency. One frequency is created by your crystal is there, and another frequency what we have to generate. You have to match this frequency, these two frequencies, and you have to create the count is there, and that count is gives the delay to your program is there, and you have to create a square wave from positive and negative is there. See how calculation is done. Calculation बाहर कैसे होता है? See the calculation. See, here is the 5 microsecond. Okay, what is the delay of your 2 kilohertz frequency? But we are working with the only positive or negative half cycle. So we have to, this is the period. Period means what? Positive and negative. Period means what? Positive and negative. You have to only positive period, negative period. So it is 50%. See, it is square wave, so it is called 50% duty cycle. If different way you have to generate, duty cycle is the different. We will discuss duty cycle in next lecture. What is the mean by duty cycle? Here only remember is this, duty cycle means it is a 50% duty cycle is there. So on period and off period of your square wave is 50%. On period and off period of your square wave is 50%. Means on period is 250 microsecond and off period is also 250 microsecond is there. So see here, it is a crystal frequency, megahertz is there. So here what is the count is there? 1 upon 11 point. This is 2 microsecond is the count for your crystal frequency, and this is the 250 microsecond is count for your which one? Your square wave is there. Which one is your square wave is there? So what we have to do? Divide this 250 microsecond by 1.085 microsecond is equal to 230. You have to divide this 250 microsecond divided by 1.085 microsecond. You will get the 230 is there. You will get the value of the 230 is there. So this is the count is there, and this count is minus from 65,536. Why 65,536? Please see this, or this is homework for you. This is homework for you. Why we are minus the count from 65,536? Why we minus the count from 65,536 is there? So please check this in your net also or anywhere and find out the answer is there. Okay, find out the answer is there. Why I am minus the count from 65,536 is there. Okay, so this, remember this, and after that you will get the value is 65,306 is there. So this is in decimal. You have to convert decimal into the hex is there. This current into the hex is there. So TL is 1A and your TH is FF. TL is 1A and TH is the FF is there. TL is 1A and TH is the FF is there. This is the calculation we have to do, and after that we have to do the programming is there. After that we have to do the program is there. Okay, see, if I am giving the duty cycle is 66%, if I am giving the duty cycle is 66% of the square wave, then we have to generate the two frequencies are there. You have to generate the two hex value for to store the TL and TH. First hex value is for the 60% on time suppose, and next value for the 33% off time of the square wave is there. So here this square wave having different delay, and this square wave is having this square wave of, or you can say off on period is having different hex value, and off period is having a different hex values there. But here we have to generate the square wave. So on and off period of both are t same. So there is no need to calculate the value of the TL and THX of the other is there. Okay. So this is the value of FF and 1A. This is the delay, or you can say this is the count which we have to calculate. This is the on period of your square wave, and this is the off period of the square wave, or this is the on period of the square wave is there. So this on period of the square wave is calculated by FF1 is there. How calculate this? See, this is very important because this question is asked in the online examination also. This question is asked in the online examination also. They give the frequency and give the crystal frequency, and this ask the question, what is the value of the TL and what is the value of the TH is there? What is the value of the TL and what is the value of the TH is there? Okay. तर हे आपण इथं बघूया आता कसं ते परत एकदा मी सांगतो कॅल्क्युलेशन कसं करायचं. पहिल्यांदा जी फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे 2 किलोहर्ट्ज ती काय करायची 1/2 किलोहर्ट्ज. इट इज 1/2 किलोहर्ट्ज म्हणजे काय 500 मायक्रोसेकंद आहेत. हे जे काय 500 मायक्रोसेकंद आहे हे 50% डिले टाइम आहे म्हणून आपण 250 घ्यायचं. वी आर नॉट डिवाइड दिस 250 500 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.085 सेकंद हे डिवाइड करायचं नाही. हे डिवाइड करायचं नाही. यू कांट डिवाइड 250 मायक्रोसेकंद बाय 1.50. इट इज नॉट डिवाइड बाय द 500. वी आर नॉट यूज द 500 because 500 is the total period of the square wave. 500 is the total period of the square wave. So we are not divided 500 by the 1.085. So for that purpose, you have to take the on time and off time, which is the 250 microsecond. On time and off time is the 250 microsecond is there. On time and off time is the 250 microsecond is there. Okay. So this is 250 divided by 1.085. This is the 250 divided by 1.085 is there. So you will get the count is there. You have to minus count from 65,536. You will get the decimal value and you have to create the values there. Okay. So we will go to the program is there. I think you can understand this. This is the program. Okay, see the program is there. It is the tmod 10. Tmod 10 means what? What is the tmod 10? See, we will discuss here tmod 10. Okay, tmod is 10. 10 means what? See, I'm writing here. What is the meaning of 10 is there? 10 means you have to get it 0. This is 0. This is 0. This is 1. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So here, what is the first gate is 0? Gate is 0 means you have to use the timer is there. You have to use the timer is there for the internal timer. It is used for the internal timer, so it is 0 is there. Again, here T1 is 0. We have to use the timer 1 is there. Here timer 1 we have to use. See, it is you have to use the timer 1 is there. Here set bit timer 1. We are discussing next programming is there. This is we have to use the timer 1 is there, so it is timer 0. Okay, 0 1 0 1 means what? We have to use whole 16-bit mode. 0 1 means what? We have to use whole TL and THX for the counting purpose. We have to use the whole TL and THX time counting purpose is there, and this timer we have to not use. This timer is not used because 0 0 is there. So after this, what is the value of the tmod? So tmod value is 10. Tmod value is the 10. Tmod value is 10. See. So here tmod value is 10. This is the first step. Tmod value is 10. How it calculated? We have to use the timer 1 is there. We have to use the timer 1 is there. And which mode? 0 1 mode means mode 1 is there. So whole 16-bit we have to use. Why we require the 16-bit is there? So here we have to use the FF1, which is 16-bit we have to use is there for the whole counting purpose. From 00 to FFF is there. 4F is there. So here we have to reload the TL1 is 1AH. you have to th1 is 00fh. We are discussing here how to calculate this TL1 and th1. TL is 1a, th is the 1f is there. After that, you have to set the tr1. You have to set the bit of the tr1 is there. You have to set the bit of the tr1 is there. After that, jump if not bit means what is the meaning of that? He checked the bit is 1 or 0 because in initial condition tf is contain a 0. In initial condition tf is contain a 0 and he check the bit is 1 or not. If bit is not 1, it is remaining in this thing. Delay will be created. Delay will be created from 1a to 00f. After that, when delay will be go to the ffh, when delays go to the ffh, what will happen? It will set the value of 1. So this L2 will be means it remove this line, it will go to the next line. It will remove this line, it will go to the next line is there. Remove this line, go to the next line is there. So it will clear the TR1. It will clear the TR1 means here you set the timer. You have to clear the timer means here clear the timer. Then CPL 2.2. What is the meaning of that? CPL 2.2 means previously suppose your P2 here, if suppose this is the 1 is there means here what is mean of P22? What is this? See, what is the program is there? You have to connect the output or CRO to the pin 2.2. You have to connect the CRO or DSO on pin 2.2 is there. You have to connect the CRO or is to pin 2.2 is there. So what we have to do? What is the program is there? First, we have to suppose there is a positive is there. Suppose your output is positive. Then complement this means you have to complement this, you have to go to the negatives there. So after this program, what is this? You have to starting point from here to here and complement this, your starting of the delay point from the negative of here is there. So clear TF1 because your TF1 will be 1, then timer will be stopped, the timing is there or counting stop by the timer is there. So it will be clear the TF1. It will be clear the TF1 is there. Again, jump L1, S jump L1 and go to the L1. See, here again I'm saying here we have to use the mode 1. Here we have to use the mode 1. So after counting is completed, we are not reload the TL and THX directly. Here again we have to reload the value into the TL and THX. This is the difference between mode 1 and mode 2 is there. Here we can't reload directly. So first H jump L1, again the value of TL will be 1F, again TH1 is equal to 0FH. Again TL1 is equal to 1H and TH1 is equal to 0FFH is there. Okay, TL1 is 1H is there and TH1 is the 0FFH there. Okay. So this is the automatic reload. No automatic reload is there. You have to directly reload. Again is there. Again process will be completed. Again timer will be start. Then we check the overflow flag. If overflow flag is not set. If it is not set, it will come to the from 0 to this one is there. Delay will be created. After that, clear that if one overflow flag will be 1, then clear the timer, means stop the timing is there. Then complement the what? Complement the CPL. Then it will go to the where it will go to the upside is there. It will go to the here is there. Okay, then your go to the cursor will go to the here is there. Then what will happen? Clear the TF1, H jump 1. Again you have to set the TL1 is 1F is, TH1 is 0F is, and it will be start the again counting is there. Okay, so positive stop will be again come to the if F1 is the 1 is there, then overflow flag will be generated and counting will be starting is there. So counting will be starting is there. So this is the programming of timer is there. So next program is the inter program we're discussing next lecture. So if you have any difficulty, ask me because we'll stop here. If you have any difficulty regarding this, you don't understand anything. Have you understand how to calculate the uh, frequency or how to calculate the delay? Because this is very important. This is very important for your, I'm again saying for your, if there is offline examination is there, there may be asked the questions related to that. They will be asked the question is related to that is there. Okay, so this is the calculation for the square wave of 2 kilohertz. And pin 2.2 is there, and crystal frequency is 11.0592 is there. Okay, so this is the program for your clear and CPL. So if you download the Kale software, if you download the Kale software, then you can see this program on your software is there. You can see this program on your software is there. You can see this program on your software is there. How to generate the square wave. But here the square wave will not generated because there is no connection. The Kale software is there. Only we have to see the blinking of the arrow of the port 2.2 is there. Means port 2 bit number 2 is there. Port 2 bit number 2 is there. Arrow will be on off is there. Okay. Please see this as a homework on your home is in your home is there. So this is the square wave is there. Generation of the square wave is there. Okay. So if I am giving the frequency of 1 kilohertz, then what is the value of TL and TH? What is the value of the TL and TH is there? What is the value of TH and TL is there? So tell me what is the value of TL and THS when I am giving the 1 kilohertz is the frequency is there. Or same, you have to calculate the okay, I think you understand the program. You don't understand, ask the questions. I'm giving the 5 minutes for you. Okay. Hello. Any difficulty regarding this program? Understand everybody? Okay. Somebody says repeat the program is there. See, just I want to repeat the program in 2 minutes. So this is the program. First, write a program to generate a square wave of a frequency of 2 kilohertz. Write a program to generate a frequency of 2 kilohertz. Just I want to share the screen. Okay. See, write a program to generate a square wave of frequency 2 kilohertz at pin number 2.2 means port number 2 and bit number 2. Port number 2 and bit number 2 is there. Assume crystal frequency of 11.09 kilohertz. Means we are giving the crystal frequency and this is the frequency of the 2 kilohertz. Crystal frequency and the frequency of the 2 kilohertz are given is there. So what we have to do, we have to create a delay. Delay means generate a square wave means what we have to create the delays there. Create delay for the positive and create the delay for the negatives there. So for that purpose, you have to calculate the value of the delay. To calculate the value of the delay, so there is some formulas for calculate the value of the delay is there. First, we have to calculate the period of the square wave, which we have to generate it. Calculate the period of the square wave, which we have to generate is 500 microsecond, because 1 upon 2 kilohertz is equal to 500 microsecond is there. Okay. Again, we have to calculate duty cycle of the 50 microsecond. Why I'm giving the 50% is there? Because your square wave is started from 0, 1 and 0 is there. Your square wave will be started from 1 and 0 is there. So here is 1 is 250 microsecond and here is 0 is also 250 microsecond. So 250 250 becomes 500. So this is a value of the square wave is there. So this is the value of the square wave is there. Okay. So we have to only discuss with the positive or negative half cycle depending upon you. So you have to divide this by 500 microseconds, 50% duty cycles. You will get the 250 microseconds. You will get the 250 microsecond is there. After that, you have to calculate the period of your crystal frequency is 1.085 microsecond. Then this duty cycle is divided by 1.0 microsecond. You will get the count is there. You will get the count is there. This count is minus from 65,536 is there. You will get the decimal value and you have to create a decimal value of the FF1A is there. You have to create a decimal value of FF1A is there. Okay. See, program is there. So TL, which TL is contain the lowest value, which is the 1A is there, and TH is the highest value, which is contain FF is there. Okay. So what first? First you have to set the T mode. First we have to set the T mode, means you have to set the timer mode. T mode means we have to set the timer mode is there. Means which mode you have to use the timer, timer 0 mode or timer 1 mode. Depending upon that is there. Here we have to use the timer 1 mode is there. See, here is a T mode register. It is a T mode register. In that T mode register, here is a timer 1 and here is a timer 0. Those are not present. Here is timer 0 and this is timer 1 is there. So 4-bit is used for the timer 1 and next 4-bit is for the timer 0. This 4-bit is for the timer 0. This 4-bit is for the timer 1 is there. Okay, timer 0 and timer 1 is there. Okay, so see here, gate is equal to, what is the value of the gate? If it is gate is 0, then your software will use the timer, and if it is 1, it is use the hardware interrupt for the timer. So here I'm going to use the gate is 0 because we have to use a timer as a software. Here I'm going to use a timer 1. Here I'm going to use a timer 1 is there. So here timer 1, so T1 is equal to 0. Timer 1, T1 is equal to 0. I'm going to use the, which one? I'm going to use the mode 1 is there. I'm going to use the mode 1 is there. So this is 0, 1 is there. Why I'm going to mode 1 is there? I'm going to the 16-bit timer. I want to use the 16-bit timer is there. So I'm going to use the 0, 1 is there. Again, I'm not using the timer 2 is there. Sorry, I'm not using timer 0 is there. So all value will be 0, 0. All value will be 0, 0 because I'm not using the timer 1 is there. So whole value of the T mode is, what is the whole value of the timer is there? This is 1 and this is 0. So whole value of the T mode is 1, 0. So whole value of the T mod is the 1, 0. Whole value of the T mod becomes a 1, 0 is there. Okay, understood. Whole value of the T mod is the 1, 0 is there. Okay. So this 1, 0, this 1, 0 I am putting here. This 1, 0 is I am putting here. This is the direct immediate addressing mode is there. So T mod hash 10H means this 10H is directly stored into the T mod is there. This 10H is directly stored into the T mod is there. So here what we have to do, I am TL is stored into the TL1, 0 F2 and TH1. Why I'm using TL1 and TH1? Because here I'm using the timer 1 is there. Here I'm using the timer 1 is there. If I'm using the timer 0, if I want to, can you use the, you can use the timer 0 also. Only value of the T mod will be changed with the 1, 0. 0, 1 is there. Value of the T mod will be changed will be 1, 0 is there. Okay. Sorry, 0, 1 is there. If you are using the timer 0, if you want to using the timer 1, the value of 1, 0 is there. Depending upon you, you can choose any timer. Timer 1 also you can choose, timer 0 also you can choose. Here I am using the timer 1. So here TL1 is equal to 1H and TH1 is equal to 0 FH is there. TH1 is equal to 0. 1H is there and TH1 is equal to 0 FH is there. Okay. After the value stored into the TL1 and TH1, set the timer. After this, you have to set the timer 1 is there. You have to set the timer 1 is there. Okay. Means your timer will be start. After this instruction, your timer will be start is that. But when timer is start means it start the counting from 0, 0. It start the counting from the 0, 0. Suppose up to the value of 1A FFH is there. Up to the value of 1A FFH is there. Then he will check the values up to the FFH. जोपर्यंत FFH FFA पर्यंत value येत नाही, it will be counting will be start. When the value come to this point, mean jump if not bit means if TF1 is up to this point, TF1 is 0. Up to this point, TF1 is 0. When you will get this value, TF1 becomes 1. TF1 becomes 1, then your timer will be stopped. Means what? It will go to the next line. L2 will be remove this and it will go to the next line is there. Then clear the timer, then complement the port 2 pin. Means if port 2 pin is contain value of 1, after this complement, it becomes starting from the 0. It will become starting from the 0 is there. So complement the CPL. This is a very important line. If you miss this line, then your whole program will be 0. If you miss this line, your whole program will be 0 is there. So this is a CPL P2.2 is very, very important. You complement the port bit is there. If it's 0, it becomes a 1 is there. Then clear the timer value, means clear the flag register is there, or overflow flag register is there. And then edge jump to the L1. Again, you have to reload the timer. Again, we have to reload the timer, and process will be continued. So on off period will be created. So due to that, your square wave will be generated. Due to that, your square wave will be generated. So this is the program for the square wave is there. Okay. I think you can understand the program. Okay. So please see this program, and if you have time, then we will discuss the program at the time of your practical session. I think tomorrow is the practical session. In practical session, we will discuss this program also, if you have time is there, because one practical is remaining. One practical is remaining only.